list of names, but I'll double check. I get to the right page. Should have divided them by day. It's Sharp, isn't it? And oh, not Oaktay. Who's the other one? Webok? I didn't finish his quest either. But Sharp is wrong. Webok is wrong. Oaktay was Stone Skin. Okay. Store's dead. Killed on the very day I arrived. Ruben saw the body, but he had his reasons. Kane's a family worthy of friendship despite... Okay. Since the microbe that turns human blood into boiling brew has been finally caught, his sacrifice had to be made. But what is this doomed victim compared to the perfect discovery? Ah, yes. Bachelor will grab the only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kane. 5th. Morphine disappeared from the hospital.
Superstitions aren't real.
Break a couple of mirrors.
Once Dankovsky. Now, 1,000 fragments of Dankovsky.
No, 2 Dankovskys. Late again, Doctor. Well, punctuality's never been your finest virtue. Everyone has their flaws. I struggle with punctuality. You, Heron, you struggle with insubordination. Whatever you say, after all, you are my superior. Fuck you, Heron. I came to discuss certain inconvenience. Perhaps you noticed the Stillwater has grown uncomfortably crowded. What do you mean? Stillwater has more than enough space. Seems you've decided to gather the strangest possible people in the emergency command. There's a constant stream of supplicants and assistants all circling for your notice, but getting none from dawn to dusk. That beatific girl. Surely you don't mean Eva is the mistress of this house. Unlike you, I'm not a doctor, but I still understand the sound pest spreads easily. To collect so many people carriers under one roof is foolish strategy, assuming there even is a strategy and not mere chaos. During an epidemic, wouldn't people be better off keeping their distance from one another? So what do you propose? We can't send the command away. We have work to do. What I propose is, how shall I put it, a reduction in density. Don't stand as close to me as you are now. Don't permit anyone else to stand so close to you either. The disease spreads through contact. What makes you think you're qualified to speak about how the disease spreads? Your job is bureaucracy. You stick to that and I'll deal with the plague. You might be right. In fact, you're more right than you know. Everyone in this town ought to isolate from everyone else. Okay. We need to capture ourselves to Shabnak. Yes, we're losing stuff. Presumably. However.
close.
Do I have any in the prototype? So we do have a quest. That's just the patients. But someone has stolen some morphine as well. So with that and the Shabnak, they're both going to help because the one will get the vaccine and one will naturally lower. But honestly, we're doing so well. I don't actually think either of those two will make a difference. But we'll do it out of habit.
Misophonia, Denkovsky. Okay, okay. Do you drink? Yes, he does. What are you doing in the infected house? Mod bowl for the girl. Promised lead it out, but I didn't. Bruises. Will. That's skin. Is it, or is it hematomas? Abrasions? Okay. Pale. It's pallor. Is that a blood thing? Okay, well that points to something. Points to something else. Gives a thing to go to get lots of plays. I
do you acquire all these cuts and bruises? Those, they just appear? Do you ever wake up and just, you know, look like you've been beaten in your sleep? I wouldn't say it's normal. See this much of it. Oh, pish posh, I sleep on the ground on a thin blanket, stone digs into my sides. That leaves me beaten by life. So you dig your face into the stones as you sleep? Do they give you those black eyes? I've got a feeling you're not being entirely truthful with me. I'm always on the lookout for evil, aren't you, Doctor? Not just for sickness, but for wickedness. Inside us humans, lies, hatreds, weakness in our character. Spare me that judgment. Since 1 foot in the grave, your skin looks terrible. Plus, you're constantly itching. Excuse my lack of hygiene. The fellow becomes quite mangy and itchy when he can't wash, change his clothes. What's this cut on your lip right there? Did your lips crack or did someone hit you? It could be dry air, meeting preserves from a can. Film seems like he's fighting. Rather pale. Is this a recent occurrence? A natural colour. Am I supposed to get tanned? Doctor can't take off my clothes in the summer. But your resignation to fate hinders diagnostic process. You deserve all the consequences of vagrancy if you say so. But tell me, did your health deteriorate recently or not?
You know I'm not angry with you. Not at all.
There we go. It was a plot thing. Leave him alone, Dr. Man. You took him from me. That's bad enough. I should have cured this poor man. His heart and mind are open to me. But you don't care about his heart and mind. You only hunting patients for your vaccine. Why use a vaccine when only love and pity can kill the sickness? Do you feel pity for him, Dr. Man? I do. It's heart-wrenching to see a vagrant. The capital I always spared a coin for his brothers in misfortune. Pity is the key to every door and the answer to every riddle. That's all you need to know. Pity is not enough to diagnose an illness. In a way, it prevents us from assessing patients rationally. Take pity on his wretched life, Dr. Man. But not in your head. Go do something. Take a look at the place he calls home. Then you'll know who he took pity on. All the pieces will fall into place. If you happen to know what he contracted, in addition to Sampest, you could have given me a hint. So we have Bobox. Oh, okay, cool. Sharp, this hospital is full of people. Okay. So weakness. Well, he's a law. Examine you now. Scratched. Hands are scratched. I don't know what to do with that. With hemorrhaging here too. Okay, but that's probably from the what am I looking for? hematomas. Vein damage, possibly. A slow pulse? No, I would have mentioned it. Bruised all over. They're pushing so hard, shoving, kicking, screaming, trying to get out. I could try Twirine syndrome. Yes. Hands are scratched. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Hands are scratched. I'm just going to select. Where's the other guy? I know, I forgot to investigate the morphine. I'm not really sure how much I spoke about.
I'd rather not hear this. Boiling, cracking, screeching, living.
Look at the Great Khan here. Make sure you don't miss how important he is. Face stretched out like a lampshade, might snap any moment. The skull's too tight, you see. It creates pressure, pressing and squeezing and crushing. I'm telling you, the man's got a heck of a strength for a professor. Let's ask the doctor if it's treatable. Timely intervention and all that. Are you talking about me by any chance? What's his problem? Did he take it personally? Did he? The shoe fits? No, we were just chatting about a different doctor, a smarter one. Burbok, the vagrant. Is he a pal of yours? Pal of stretching it. He's useful, but also useless. His adult who never says no. Ever beaten him up, Bodok? How do you not beat up someone like that? He'll take it, and then thank you for it twice. Fresh bruises your handiwork. Hey, you know the normal answer to a question like that. He fell down some stairs. Come on, I'm not looking to accuse or charge you. I just need to know how Bobok got his bruises. As if you knew the first thing about the life we're living. You don't know the first thing about yours either. You walk around acting important, like keep your eyes peeled and you might see something. Quit running your mouth already, blatherskite. And you, Doc, listen, take note. Giving Bobok a thrashing at all, right? But we wouldn't get our hands dirty now. He's gone mangy, and not exactly dashing dapper ourselves, but we know the difference between grimy and mangy. Rough up a mangy fellow, and you'll regret it more than he will. What do you mean by mangy? Some kind of skin problem? Some kind. Have you seen his ugly mug? He's got even more sores in his mouth now. It's hard to take his food from him if he's already had a bite. We're not totally clueless. So what if we haven't been to the college streets at our college, and we don't know if it's osis or itis, but we know to keep clear of it. Know the general sense that none of you are feeling too well, but I'm going to ask anyway, has Bobok been sick lately? Usual self, running errands, no matter, he's feeling fine, terrible, he wants to help, when he can barely stand up on his legs. Okay, they said they hadn't hit him recently. Lip lesions? Bobok drink? Would you call him drunkard? Come on, show him someone on the street doesn't drink. You poked your nose out your little office, have you? Bobok barely gets a drop in the booze in his mouth. There's so many other mouths in the way. Tell him to share and he just shares. Stinking blanket, his bottle, anything. Well, does it? Doesn't even have the nerve to become a proper drunkard. Well then, is there any chance you could? No chance. Crying out loud, give me a break. You know you want to blabber on and on. You have nothing to do. If it's all you ever do, we've got to feed ourselves somehow. Nunc est biblidum. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Smash it. It's good we've done with our shift, dearest Chief. I'm enjoying a well-deserved rest. Your shift, are you a volunteer orderly? Man of speaking, dear boss. Let's just say I can adapt to whatever task, whatever's needed right now. What's desperately needed is rest, so that I can devote myself to your service and your renewed vigour tomorrow. Could you do me a favour today? Do you know Bobok? Our Bobok was the kindest and most helpful of men. One could say he was a man incapable of saying no. His desire to help everyone else forgot himself. He really was in a hurry to do a great deal of good. Why you ask, talking about him in the past tense, must have fallen ill and perished. Did others work and suffered for it. We used him to pull chestnuts out of fire, made him the butt of the joke for it, but he's a very, very kind and helpful man. What others work do you mean? Well, it's a bit awkward, dear boss. We're not supposed to air other people's laundry, but people trust our kind in various matters because they pay us in small change, and be sure we won't run our mouths. So humbly asking forgiveness, but I won't say anything more. Not leaving yet, are you? I might come back to you later. How vagrants live. Maybe they've gathered food, who knows what. It's known as enough to ruin someone's health. In any weather, in the rain. You don't even know what I'm looking at. His beard's dump. Let's dig through the trash. Robok said his bruises were from sleeping on the ground. Vagrants confirmed my suspicion he was beaten. Medicine, that's unexpected. And another one, along this my legal collection of belongings. Maybe someone they knew was sick and they thought they'd treat them. Let's see, anti-nausea, eye drops. Should I add vomiting to Bobok's symptoms? Perhaps together with vomiting, the diagnosis has possibly become clearer. Doesn't have hepatitis. He doesn't drink that much. Looked around this place and now have a couple of questions. Do you mind answering them? To the best of my ability, though I can't imagine what you might have found so interesting in our camp. Came across some medicine. It's new, unopened. Doesn't exactly look like trash. When did it come from? Why is it for? So you've noticed, well, I have to confess, then it's payment for Bobok's work. Naturally, he shared it with everyone. Generous soul. He thought we could either use it for ourselves or barter it. Plagues in town, so everyone needs medication. Who pays vagrants with medicine? Some orderlies came by earlier, looking for someone who would check the plague houses in their place. Guess they were too scared of catching it themselves. I was scared too, so I didn't go, but Bobok agreed. First they paid him with medicine, then a fist to the ribs. I beat him. Did he do his job poorly? No, he did well. Came out after checking the house and said there were dead people in there, so we carried the bodies out together. He was so cheerful about it. Such an honest man. But orderlies got angry. They were hoping we wouldn't have to go in, but Bobok kept urging them, saying, "We can't just leave the dead. And this slide discipline is vital for the hospital and those bastards. We need to get so worked up, dear boss. Any persons, when they're scared enough, shows enough of their beastly face like that. And if they don't, they're like Bobok. Do you want everyone to be holy fools like Bobok? I'm not leaving yet. I might come back to you later." Prescription or receipt. What do you finally? Bonds. Dale. Turn mistress. Bonus reward. Done with a handwrite. someone from the step. Okay. It ties into the mystery.
It was quiet in the night again.
Go back to the hospital, I guess. All the way in. I visited the dump you call a home, quaint but the conditions terrible. May I clarify something for the record? Differential Diagnostics Act 2. The script says it's time to interview the patient. It's great, doctor. That's the way people need, what people really need for each other. Your resignation. Okay, no.
It wasn't me. Don't glare at me like that.
So you like that I always say life and beauty exist with. Or at least my hospital sent you into an infected house and beat you up. Why didn't you tell me right away? Do you remember their names? What they look like? Really? How silly of me. I guess I didn't want to cause these men any grief. Did I explain the bruises then? Do you remember what you said? How curious. Could be a symptom. Let me think. Memory loss? That seems like Twirings. You need to point out these men. They undermine my hospital's work. Don't raise your voice, doctor. Did yelling ever truly fix the problem? The answer is no. I don't remember their faces. Don't remember their names. Do that what you will. Okay, I'm gonna just say Twirine. I have to ask, Doctor, are you absolutely sure that everyone in that drink card died? Don't have any answers to your questions, but I sympathise with your situation. I just want to help. Why does it say there's one more? Let's
could
go.
use some quiet.
Let's get ourselves to Shabnak. Not hearing anything. Try Lara's district.
What the hell?
I'm gonna go back in from the top. Seems that where the that's where the Shabnak is though. Damn it, I did the thing on you.
Fantasies should be studied and considered.
Right, it's empty, which is a shame because I really could do with it not being empty. Healing. Yep, there's been an error. Not Twirene for Sharp. Not Twirene for Bobok either. Huh. I mean, that's sort of better than both of them being wrong, sort of.
Forgot that there's so much of the world. You're too high strung.
New idea, social distance.
Shabnak Adyr, the golem of steppe legends. Myth. Fiction.
Okay, I don't know why it took him the entire day to figure that out, but yeah, that's the idea he got from Heron.
Something is unraveling.
Subdued her for today, lovely. Right, we are done for today. didn't really make much difference because we were doing so well anyway. But if we want now, we can do social distancing. That's rubbish. I do have work in the office tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep. I think I'm just going to have a crappy day tomorrow. Wants to play.
He was clearly doomed. All the signs of a life over. He'd achieved everything he could. Every mistake of his irredeemable. Every ship sailed. Every opportunity missed. Nothing else to be done on this sinful earth, and he was afraid to admit it. Death forgot to take him, so he chased it. Doomed.
Bachelor Danil Donkovsky, a distinguished pioneer and scientist, a member of the State Medical Academy. Please move your fingers. You're covering the page. I can't read.
It's just an encyclopedic article, 2 lines tops regarding our case. Even the town itself is left unnamed, see? It just says a catastrophic epidemic that's destroyed several towns in the eastern part of the country.
Did she say Dankovsky? That one I hadn't seen before. Because at this point in the game I didn't realise that they were every day and you had to go outside. I thought it teleported you to the theatre. Interesting things start happening from 6 onwards, right? Oh, I should have checked. Victor wants to beware the powers representative for the town and for me. Tomorrow's arrival is an ill omen. Heard of a patient who managed to cure himself of the sandpest. Must find him. Too good to be true. The Central District hides children's laboratory from the dangerous medicines spread. For inspectors coming to them now. Not a month's down to probably some step hair. It's really not worth my time. Okay, let's start again. Okay. No, not happened today, do they? Okay, well that's kind of ominous. Venus.
Who's staring at me through the looking glass? Optics, vision. Their answer is in mirrors. One Stankovsky.
Now,
Now 1,000 fragments of Dankovsky.
I got that quite wrong. I might have to write these down so I have...
Why so jittery, Dankovsky?
Okay, what's in the town? So we have patients. We have... Oh, today the cathedral can restore... Okay, it tells me if I can fix things. Ah, I did not realise that. That's how Georgie dies. I guess I might have to keep him dead so I can learn how to undead him later. So I don't actually think I did the day 6 things somehow. Not sure why. Did I just run out of time? All these are new. Yes, I'm gonna let you go. And there's these dickheads again. So I'll investigate. Not a priority, unless it secretly is a priority. But I'm gonna let you go. I might be back for another hour at least. And I'll try and get some sleep. Thank you very much for watching. And we're not starting soon. I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having a Pathologic 3 adventure. Yeah, the stream deck's been... Oh, there we go. I just made it. Right, without it. Yeah, right.